Coach, you just want to first talk about the weekend sweep of Maryland.
Yeah, the boys played ball. It was a fun weekend to watch. Maryland's a good baseball club, and John Sheff is a good baseball coach. And I tell you, we faced three really good arms on the weekend, and we didn't do anything that we can't replicate every day, as far as how we played and how we went about our business, and the way we pitched the ball, the way we caught the ball, the way the at bats we had. So that's the thing that's really encouraging. You don't leave the weekend saying that was unbelievable. I don't think we can do that again. You leave the weekend saying what we've sort of known all year long, that when we play good, clean baseball, when we play the way we want to play, when we play bird ball, we can play with anybody and have a chance to beat anybody in the country, even an ACC sweep, which are hard to come by. So, I think it was a fun weekend. It was a fun weekend to be around, and it's fun to watch this ball club grow up.
And you've won the last 5 conference games. Can you just talk about what you see from this team and maybe what you see going forward?
Yeah, going forward, it's exciting. We got ourselves right back in this playoff race, which was sort of step one of the goal this year, was to get into that ACC tournament. And I'm proud of these boys because it would have been really easy to kind of go away at some point in the season, and this is a team that wants to win so bad and wants to be good so bad. And at some point early in the year, it was almost to a detriment. They wanted to win so badly. They were pressing, and we learned how to handle that. So it's exciting going forward, and exciting, like I said, to be in this playoff race here.
And if you can just talk a little bit about Chris Shaw's performance at the plate. He's on a 10-game hitting streak and hitting the ball well, and also Joe Cronin's on an 8-game hitting streak, and they're at the middle of your order.
Yeah, I think honestly, it's just everybody else getting to see what I always believed those two boys were going to be. I've said from the time Chris Shaw stepped on campus that I thought he was going to have a chance to be a legitimate, dominant, middle-of-the-order ACC bat. I think he always thought he was going to be, and I think he is now turning into one of the top left-hand hitters in the country. So there might be some other people surprised, but I'm not. And Joey Cronin's the same thing. I've always liked his swing. I've always liked his approach at the plate. And it was just a matter of him starting to have success and then him believing how good he could be. And I think he's starting to realize how good he could be as well. So, seeing Joey do that doesn't surprise me. And you talk about the success Chris Shaw has had, but part of that success that Chris Shaw has had has been Gabe having great at-bats, Blake having great at-bats. You talked about Joey, Mike Strum. I mean, everybody that's around Chris is having great at-bats, and that's kind of feeding into that. And and it's also, again, like we talked about a team growing up, those are two guys that have had a lot of at-bats, and we sort of let them struggle and learn and grow through it, and they're becoming the guys that we always believed they would become.
And finally, can you just preview the series with Pittsburgh and talk about the ALS game on Saturday?
Yeah, we're excited about the ALS game. It's something that's really important in our program. And in these 2 weekends in general, we come off the Wounded Warrior Project game, and it's such an honor to be able to help and be a part of that organization. It's something that's so important to me personally. It's so important to us as a program. It's something that's important to Pete. Pete has been instrumental all the way through in helping set up and get that Wounded Warrior Project stuff for us as well. So you come off that Wounded Warrior Project game that we're really excited about, and now this week can go into this ALS game, which is so important, again, to the whole Boston College baseball family, but also the whole Boston College community, having lost Dick Kelly earlier in the year. So it's a great event for our program to get out, and the fans of our program, and the Boston College baseball family, and also, the freight train. They come out in droves, everybody that's associated with Pete and loves Pete and cares about Pete. So I know our boys are excited about it. They're excited about it all year. Just to see how they react every time Pete's around, or every time they get an email or a text from Pete, is awesome, and it's something that they look forward to being a part of this game for him this weekend. And as far as Pittsburgh as a ball club, I mean, Joe Giordano's a really good baseball coach. I've known him for a long time, back to the Big East days, and I have a lot of respect for him. And he's going to bring a pretty good ball club in here that that we're looking forward to competing against, and They've got some good weekend starters. You have some guys in the middle of the order that can swing that bat. It's going to be a fun series. Obviously we're looking to continue playing well, and they're in a playoff race themselves. But even before we worry about that, we're getting on the bus here in about an hour and heading down to URI. Play another good New England rival, and Jimmy Foster, who I have a lot of respect for as a person and as a baseball coach. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.